it feels a bit more peaceful. You know.
Yeah, there's predators, especially around food like that as well.
Mm.
So you can see that the competitive edge is there, even amongst themselves, even amongst the group tribe, which are obviously quite close to each other. You really get that sense of, hey, you know, we're not little Bambis jumping around in the forest. We're predators, apex predators. Nine. I think we've got 9 in total now. Thanks, Simon. Just our hands are running around with lots of things. There's one question there from Jerry for Lishan. So I'll just translate, or I'll ask the question for you, Lishan. Are you scared?
I'm not scared. Not scared at all. It is like Peter said, you do get the sense that they can do you some harm, but I'm not scared. We're just trying to give you guys the best shots because it is such an amazing experience. We're literally how many meters away?
I don't know how far is that, 10, 11 meters or so?
10, 11 meters or so, and yeah. It's brilliant, Jerry. It really is. Suddenly. It is, yeah, it's just a brilliant experience. Ah, giraffe.
Look at that chewing on the skin there, look at the contrast. I must say, just something I've learned as well, being out in the bush with Lishan. Oh, there's one walking with a leg as well. She doesn't get scared that easily. She's got a very good sort of natural understanding or intuitive understanding of animal behavior as well. So you can sense, even though there's a growl and a hiss and stuff every now and again, it's not because of us or towards us, it's more because of the tension around the food. Look at those two grooming in the back, Lishan, so I know there's lots going on, but it's just an interesting bit of view there.
Oh, sweet. Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely bit of grooming going on there.
Completely relaxed, eh?
Yeah.
It's brilliant, eh?
It really is, you know.
It's so funny, we came around the corner and you were like jumping up and down and I'm looking at what? I can't even see anything. They really were very well camouflaged.
Look at those eyes again around there.
So well camouflaged, and I didn't know what Peter was jumping up about. I thought we were looking at a leopard, but I couldn't see. This is very special.
Ooh, we might get a growl there. Look at that one young one trying to squeeze the food. Might get a slap suddenly. Yep, there we go.
He is a bit of a sneaky one, that. Look at that one grooming at the background with the flat ears.
It's hard to decide where to look.
I know.
Grooming in the background, the one's feeding you, that whole sort of bit of violent tension that's just waiting there. couple of ones just waiting patiently on the side, but the good thing is they all have got full bellies now, so this is now the last few scraps. Again, in this many lions, a carcass like that disappears quickly.
And this one just looks like he's going to go to sleep.
Yeah, happy to wait. This is one of the older young ones if you want. You can still see the clear spots in the back legs. Now, sometimes the lionesses, those spots could stay around even into adulthood. But just the clarity and the size of the spot shows it's still a young cat. Nkuhumas have got a very interesting story. That actually there's a few of the Wild Earth people. I mean, Karen, for instance, Karen, I hope you're on drive. I know that you're passionate about these cats, as many of you are. Colleen, I know you on drive earlier, so I'm sure you're very excited. But some of you guys actually know the history and the details of these cats better than I do, much better. It's because you've been following it up with the guides that still see them. As you know, I tend to sort of follow more things that are happening as such, and the things I can actually see. We haven't seen these cats over the last year, probably. We've seen them only a handful of times. There's a question there from Bernice asking the age of these cats. Some of them do look older. I'm not sure the oldest lioness in this group. I don't know the exact ages or the history of the pride, but I would say probably 10 years plus. One or two of them are getting on in years. Lions in the wild, typically males live up to about 9-10 years old because of competition. Lioness is a bit older, 13, maybe 12, 13, 14. Again, depending on conditions and circumstances. Can live older. There's been dominant male lions as old as 16, 17 years old, and lionesses reaching 20, but that's the exception on the rule. Oh. With the cat in the left quick position. Sorry, I know you've got lots of things, but she was just I don't know, she might change her pose.
That's for you.
Really looking our way, not at us, but she was sort of posturing towards the lioness on her side. But the eyes were just amazing. Oh, she's relaxed again, but to see if the lioness next to her moves a lot, then suddenly she just goes rigid a little bit, just reminding the cat next to her that don't push too much. I've got my mouth on a piece of food here and you're not going to get it. I think Jill is just asking if we carry any protection or weapons on the vehicle. Jill, no, it's not because of anything other than this. In these kind of conditions, I don't think it's necessary to carry a rifle. It's got certain benefits, obviously, under certain conditions. The biggest of that being that if you have people on the vehicle that are nervous, seeing a rifle makes them calmer and they would listen more to what you have to tell them from a safety point of view as well. Obviously, everyone with Wild Earth has got some experience to another, and obviously who's presenting hopefully knows a few things about wildlife. As you know, Dishan explaining earlier, you could very quickly sense that there's no imminent threat here towards us. So we don't. I've got a stick here, necessary. Maybe knock myself unconscious if it helps. But no, jokes aside, it really isn't necessary as long as you behave correctly and you understand their behavior. These lions, if they became uncomfortable with us, we would sense it very quickly. Like there's a lot of this tension, this sort of nervous energy you can feel is because of their own competitiveness around the food. It's not geared towards us.
And now, what is that expression saying, hey? It's a very funny expression. Flat ears.
Yeah, he knows something. I don't see anything, but she's spotted something.
Hello. Looking straight at us. Nice one. It's a funny flat ears thing, hey? Why is she...
There's definitely attention. So the others would, from that position, also see that she's looking at something. The lioness to her left also is just looking in that direction. Might just be a bit of a hyena movement. I can't see anything looking that way. Just something that caught her attention. Very flat ears sometimes can be a sign of agitation or I don't know what's the word, like aggression almost, but that'll be within the group then.